now we're going to be working on the cows. There's some cows back in here, like just hit and miss. So where I'm from, like you go up to a lake or something, and there'd be just cows roaming around all over the place. It's kind of strange. And I'm up on this road out of nowhere, like I'm in the middle of nowhere, and this cow just comes out of nowhere, and I'm like slamming on my brakes on a dirt road. Oh man, phew, that was scary too. I wasn't expecting that at all. Got a little bit of a headache. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm probably hungry because I haven't eaten yet. I've been working on this since early this morning. And my daughter's always got plans to go places, so I only have a couple more hours just a couple more hours until I get back to do so I can get this finished. I want to get it finished. I've been looking at it and thinking about the colors and the landscape, and so it's a lot. It's a lot of work. I mean, some people just have it. I had the picture because I actually sketched it out 7 years ago, but I just tossed it away. And a couple of weeks ago, I was swinging outside, and I saw the red stool, so I knew I was going to create it. It's pretty cool. But I got some special stuff's going to go on there. And my daughter likes cows. Likes them a lot. She went to a small town freshman year. It was right before she was going into freshman. She was gone for 3 months. And she's explored like Oregon, Washington, Idaho, about all those areas. And she went to a rodeo. And she has always fell in love with the cows. She's like, I'm going to own me a cow farm, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Didn't you learn how to because she works from home, so that's a lot, It's a lot. It's a lot to run a farm. It's not P's and Q's. It's not easy. So I'm trying to find another set of videos I want to listen to. I even thought about doing classical in this last one, but I'm not sure. I like rock 80s is my favorite. I'm a heavy metaler. I like heavy metal though. I do. But I also like old rock too. One thing I do miss, when I was a kid, my stepmother would I was a real mess, like I was a messy person. And so she would put everything on my bed. I'm sleeping. She would just load my bed. I don't care if it was food, dishes, laundry, clean or not. And she would just load it all up there. And then she would listen to classical music in her time. Well, not classical, it's like, like Leonard Skinner, all those kind of people. And so every now and then I'll hear it, but I like the older music than that. And so the other day I was out, and this old man was in this Jeep, had the hood down, and he was playing 40s music. I was like, pop it, he's got it made, he knows where he's at. So I was like, that was pretty cool. I really like that a lot. It's pretty awesome. All right. Oh, man. It's a lot. A little bit of a headache. I am going to... I know I have a snack in here somewhere. Let me see. I need. So, you know, when you look at the sun, if you look directly at it, like sometimes when I take pictures, I can see the eye of the sun, and that's what that's looking like. So we'll leave it there. Not there. Oh yeah, we're painting. Okay, I know what we're doing, but I gotta go find me a snack. Right back. You wanna watch me eat? So my daughter brought home some cool food yesterday. Food bomb. Love to eat. I like to pray too. My Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I ask you to bless my food. Keep me from getting sick. Amen. Peace. I'm gonna eat and I'll be back. Okay. Let's do a little first. Sister, what have you done? Hey, little sister, was the only one. Oh dear, son, for my sister. Little sister, shotgun. Why stay for? Nice day for a white wedding. Nice day for start again. Little sister. Hey, little sister. Nice day for white wedding. Nice day to start. Darling. Nothing. Yep, ain't nothing safe in this world. Nothing sure. That's right. That's all. Okay, there we go. Cows, you don't really have any specific marks. Kind of like all over. Oh. gonna go. I'm gonna have to put me Spotify back on for sure. Okay. Okay. I really need to just spread these. Oh! No? Yeah, I remember Father. Let it dry for a second. Mm. Rhythm. Mom, baby. Yep. Shadow. This needs to stop. It's awesome. Okay. Pink. My love. Say pink. Hold on. Pink. Love. And so great. This will work. Damn it, a shot. Let's see if this will work. It should work. Okay. That red coming out. Oh. Sometimes it's changed. I'm dating on Jerry. Wanted, dead or alive, dead or alive. such a bad thing. Dead or alive. That's it for Mick. Ears. Yeah. Yeah. This is, oh, Boston. Yeah. Bring it on, bro. Good music. Yeah! Oh, man. Yeah. Woo! Yeah! Look at the goosebumps, bro. Yeah! Yeah, I got goosebumps literally from head to toe. Look at that. Look at those goosebumps. Woo! You imagine seeing them in concert at that time? I never got to see them, but I could just imagine the shows they put on. I have a brother, though. He went to a lot of cool concerts. You guys go to Ted Nugent? And that guy's swinging. He looks like he's a Tarzan. He's swinging. Oh, my gosh. He said it was so awesome. He said the whole stage lit up, and it's pretty cool, I guess. But I was still trapped in that room my mother put me in. But he did what he wanted to do. I was real happy for him. Nothing holding him back. Go away. Can't find me. Heavy. Taking my time. Love me after I've been gone, but no more. Your whole door. Look at that. Maybe one day they'll get strong. It's a long time. Such a long time. So, this here, my daughter, all her cows have their tongues sticking out. Because she's, you know, a couple years ago it was always, everybody got those tongue pictures. And I was one of those people. I used to stick my tongue out all the time. Every picture my parents have of me, tongue sticking out. Now when my daughter does videos, she gets this behind her all the time. Peace, 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 peace. And long, nothing been about me after I've been gone. Will you? Will you forget about me? I don't think so. Such a long time. Such a long time. I should have been a musician. I love music. Oh my God. I live for music. Here's my grandma again doing this. She must have liked Boston. I didn't really know her that well. I'd see her every year, but she was cool. She had breast cancer too, like me. But I know it's from, well, nobody else had it but me and her. Such a long time. So what? Long time since I've been. Keep on me. I like to make my tongue thick. I really like smoking these more than cigarettes. And they don't make me feel funny and they don't make my tongue swell. I like them a lot. A little bit of a headache though. As soon as that food kicks in, that should go away. That's my favorite flavor ever. I used to do watermelon zero, but it made me real bad headaches. It was awful. Ooh, it was ugly awful. We didn't start the fire, man. That is written by let's see. It's written by Billy Joel. Just waiting for those to dry. Get that last touch on them. Move my body around. Good for the body. If you dance, it's really good for the body. Moves that energy too. A lot of work. We have probably another 5 hours, considering down here I have to do a couple things. More cows. But I'll chase those out because they're bigger. Well, you probably do them, but we'll see. On the fire, on the time. We didn't start the fire. Woo! And I'm sober. Yeah. Start the fire. Didn't start the fire. I get that spirit on there and then go from there. Start the fire. We didn't start the fire. I'm going to change out the camera. So I bought this camera. I like it and I don't like it. Let's Dance. Written by there's David Bowie. Yeah, I love David Bowie, by the way. I remember when we used to be in the nightclubs. And, oh man, it used to be so much fun. I miss those days a lot. I like to dance. Well, like I said, you guys all know I like music. Let's get that spirit on there. Your black shines and dance with me. Okay. Radio. If you say time, I'll run with you. If you say hide. I don't really know the words on this one. I just like the beat of it. Will break my heart in two. Yeah. We need, a bit more. I'll run with you. Too big. Still too big. This one. I need more water. Oh. I got a heel full of paint. This is not the first time. That's for sure. I need some more water. So, yesterday, day before, I was laying in bed, praying. I was talking to Father, and he told me to tell you guys, if focus on living. If you're diagnosed with anything, if you think you're gonna die, don't do that. Just focus on living, because even on the other side, you're living. It's just another place, but a good place, hopefully for everyone. You know. So I met a guy. So I met a guy when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. He was in radiology, I believe. It's really funny because when I got breast cancer, I didn't even know why I was there. I had this appointment, but he was in the waiting room, and he told me his story. I thought it was really fascinating because, I didn't even know what I had was serious, to be honest with you. I just didn't really know much about it, and I was probably dumb and naive on it, but I figured, just cut it out and it's over. And it was, for me, because I don't believe in the second. When I had the tongue surgery, exactly a year to the day, I had more spots. I went in and got them removed, and that was the end of it. But, so, he said when he was diagnosed with cancer, he sold everything he owned and took a world trip. It was 10 years to the day. He's sitting next to me in radiology and still alive. They told him he only had 6 weeks to live. He was a walking miracle. And there are so many of those, even children. They're walking miracles. And there are stories, when they know they're not going to make it, they spend that time with their families and they let them know that they're going to be okay, and, and a lot of other things. And I think it's really touching because it shows that the angels and Father is with them, through this process. And maybe he was my inspiration, but I really didn't know. And my doctor said to me, so for a whole year after, I would go in his office and I would sit there and I would talk to the other people, especially older than me, because if you remember back in the day, this was really important. And parts of them would be missing, and so they needed support. So I gave them, resources, and whatever else, and I showed them my scars. They left me some extra skin in case I wanted to do it, but it turned out I'm allergic to latex. So I know that they make other ones. I just haven't done it. It looks really painful, and I'm just not sure if I want to do it yet. There was a time I wanted to remove both of them, and here's the plastic surgeon. He says, "Oh, don't do that. You'll never get those feelings back." That's not true. I still have those feelings. Like if it's cold, I get the goosebumps. I harden up, like if it was there. I still get all the emotions, even if I'm in a relationship. In the past, I would still get those sensations on the side that's missing. You know, so I have a family member who'd always tell me, go put a bra on. Why should I have to put a bra on? And you're a family member. Why are you looking at me like that? It's creepy. But it used to make me feel bad, and then I stopped doing. I wouldn't put a bra on because it's not comfortable. I mean, the piece they gave me to fill in that part weighs more than a pound. No, I use socks. And my daughter's like, do you have something that can make it more fuller so it kind of matches? You know, I'm comfortable, and that's what I want to be, is comfortable. Not, you know, trying to weigh that down, and the next, you know, I got neck pain and all kinds of crap. You know, not worth it to me. It just isn't. I like being me. I like being who I am. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be around me. I like that too, you know. It's like, see that door? You know, but the really cool thing is that, you know, never let anybody tell you you're not something you ain't. And if somebody's putting away your artwork, it's time for that person to hit the door. It's crazy, you know. I've learned a lot over the years. In this last situation in that job, I learned a lot there too. But they're never going to stop who I am. You know, I am good enough, and I'm a fun person, and I like to joke around. I didn't do it there though, because they probably take it personal, which is crazy. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. But it is what it is. When I was laying around this last couple of weeks, you know, just listening, doing nothing, killing time, I'm not doing that anymore. So I started a new project too. I got another one started. I outlined it. It's an ostrich bird. And let me get it. I sketched it. And then there's just the face. And then I'll put some natural elements on it here, you know, like, you know, maybe what they eat or something. Not really sure what I'm gonna do around the outskirts of it. I wanted to do a zebra again. I made one for someone once. She passed away right when we moved here, because she was close to my daughter. She used to give her baths. I couldn't do that part because I can't handle open wounds. I'm real sensitive, that kind of stuff. And so she had this real strong sense around her, and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna reach out to her. And when she reached out, she found out she had just passed away. And it was the coolest thing ever. It was a full zebra, literally. And it was on this same kind of house here. And I had put the head here. It was really cool. And then it was all wrapped all the way around. And then in the back, I put some small ones in here. So what I liked, it fit her to a T, because she liked being alone majority of the time. And she would have her family around sometimes. So the one I put in the very back was, you know, they were going that way, opposite direction of her. And then there was a mother and her babies. So it was so fitting. And I just put all the natural elements of that zebra's environment. And she really liked it. She really did. It's a shame she passed away, though. But she's in a better place. And hopefully she's up there partying, you know, with the angels, because she liked to do that. It was really strange, too. So she had got hepatitis out of a glass. It was ice, I guess. And so they were treating her for something else, and it wasn't that, because I believe her kidney started to fail. And she went from this beautiful, bright, beautiful person, she showed me her pictures, to this skinny, tiny, old, broken body. And it was a real shame they caught it too late. So it's really important to get those tests done, because you never know where you're going to get it, or go get the shots. I went and got them. I don't mess around with that anymore. I used to think, oh, that's long ways, but when I met her, I went and took care of all my shots. You know, because it can happen. It can happen to anyone. I had a neighbor who had the same problem, you know. And he used to come and visit me. because we had some of his things. And it was strange too. So when my daughter was going through his laundry basket, because his sister's like, "Have you seen anything?" And he comes stood right next to me, and I was like, "Man, that's just his socks and underwear. You don't need to be in there." He was there, and in spirit. And I told his sister, I didn't really tell her a lot, but she had this jar, and he showed me what he kept in it. So I told her that jar, meant a lot to him, that she should take that jar with her. It was really strange too. The Friday before he died, he came home and he was just black. And we're like, "God, what happened to you?" Because he used to clean parking lots. He goes, "Oh, well, I went to the car wash. I cleaned my car." He cleaned the inside of the cab out, and the back had he had an old pickup. And he said, "I just had this overwhelming feeling to get it cleaned up." And then that Monday night, when he was walking out to work, he died. He collapsed with a heart attack on his stairs. So when you think you don't know, you do know. Everybody knows. And he was a quiet man, stayed to himself. We had a couple conversations. He knew he had to quit smoking, but it was hard for him. And me, I'm having the same thing. But I've heard over the years, even for preachers, "Father, he made me quit smoking, and he did all these, or I wasn't going to get this or that." That is absolutely not true. God wants you to be yourself. He does want you to be healthy, because you have to lead by example. But struggle's a struggle. And for me, smoking cigarettes is a big struggle. I've been smoking since I was 13. And so, but I'm healthy. I eat good, I've been eating a lot more lately. And I've been kind of laying around a little too much. But I'm coming out of that now. This here is pulling me out of that. This here is the spirit. They wanted me to put it there. And that's why I put it there. It is a red stool. It's a silver bottom. And it means something. I'm not sure what it means, but whoever sees this will know what it means. They wanted the cows. And I have some more cows to put down here too. And get everything done. I need to get done. I took this picture. This is bright orange. It doesn't show it on this camera, I don't know why. And when you look at the sun with your lens, that's what it looks like. And once I put the trees on, it will blend real nice. Not the trees, the leaves. But this is beautiful. When I get done with this, you're going to see what it looks like. And then I pull this off, and I got to change the root color on this to copper. It'll look really nice, and more shine will stick out. I really like these metallics a lot. They're really cool. They really come handy for a lot of stuff. I did have a red metallic, but I can't find it. As soon as I find it, I'll fix this here. But this is the spirit. I'm going to leave it just like that. They wanted me to put legs in the back, which I still might do that. Because, they're whole. They're not in half. Well, this is actually the soul, I think. That's what that means. The soul of a person. Or, we all have a soul. We may not have the body form, but we have a soul. And we need to keep that in mind. And that's why it's really important to heal yourself. So when you come back, you don't have to relive that again. Because one thing I said to Father when I learned about karma and when he called me, I want everything I put out in return. I do it here on earth. And then I have an auntie, which I made a video about it. She would always talk over everyone because she wanted to explain herself, and she didn't have to explain herself. And I don't know why anybody would even ask those questions. I would never even dream of doing that. But she had a rough life, but she kept to her faith. And she told me, so when my mom died, she had a boyfriend, and they both worked all their lives. And they just sent me like little odds and ends. They sent me all her books, a couple of her things. But they kept all her purses and sold them. That was my mother's money too. And they didn't give me anything. And I was really kind of upset about that, how they did that. Excuse me. So, sorry about that. It was my daughter. Always wants to ask if I need something, which is super cool. And that's my seat making that crinking noise. So my auntie told me, she like paused for a second. It's like she was getting a message. She used to get those a lot around me. But she was on the phone. But I don't know. I have good senses. And she said, "Don't worry. I will receive what they didn't think about." You know, and me and my brother both. We've worked all our lives. My mom worked real hard. She was a real hard woman. I don't think I even saw her ever cry. Saw her lose her top a lot. You know, her anger. And she was pretty clear, though. Most people didn't mess with her. She was a tiny little lady. She was like 4 foot tall. She didn't take no crap. None. But, so I appreciate that when she said that to me. But it did hurt a lot, though, because they didn't think about anybody but themselves. And you find that a lot in families. And especially, you know, in that situation, they were together for years. My mom always felt that she didn't like her, his sister. But I told my mom, that doesn't matter, you know. But he treated her like gold. I mean, she couldn't do any wrong. None. So when they did things to my mom, he wasn't aware of it. And my mom just quit going around him, you know. That's how she handled that. I think that's classy, to handle things that way. But we're getting ready to go to a big event, so I'll pick up tomorrow from where I left off, and we'll get this finished. All right, peace and God bless. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and bye for now.